Hello, my name is Deb Goodwin, and I have multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in 1991 in Chicago. I would like to be an ambassador for multiple sclerosis because I am very passionate about helping others take better care of themselves. Having multiple sclerosis and being an MS research coordinator, I have a depth of knowledge of multiple sclerosis and treatments available for the disease. And I am able to communicate information in a clear and concise, compassionate manner that is understandable to lay people and the healthcare professionals that are not experienced with working with MS population. My office is located directly below the MS clinic, so that if I'm called to come and talk to a patient for Dr. Khatri or even have to see a study patient, I can just run right upstairs and start my work. Dr. Khatri often calls upon me to talk to some of his MS patients regarding treatment or issues they are struggling to deal with. And a lot of times those struggles are because, they've been told that they have MS and they're not ready to start a treatment. And I can share my experience with how I felt when that happened and what they feel like and explain to them what they're going to go through as they are, struggling to cope with their disease. Sometimes they'll say something and I'll finish the sentence for them, and they're like, "You're the first person, Deb, that really understood what I'm going through." The first thing I do in the morning during the week is take my disease-modifying therapy, which is a daily injection. I do it first thing in the morning because it gives me that extra boost of energy to start my day until my medication for fatigue kicks in. After work, I come home and I dress real quickly for the health club. I do body pump 1 hour, 2 days a week, and Zumba 1 hour, 2 days a week. So I use a cooling vest. I also use a scarf, cooling scarf, or a wet towel that I've soaked in cold water and wrap it around my neck in order for me to go through the entire routine. The instructors have also provided modifications so that if there's routine that I can't do, there's a modification available so that I can keep up with the rest of the people in the class. I have participated in a number of activities to raise awareness about multiple sclerosis. During the summer, I participate in health fairs for back-to-school events to raise awareness about multiple sclerosis and teach people how to take better care of themselves. I also do health fairs for schools of nursing, MS support groups. I do dinner meetings for health professionals that may not have a background on MS or just want up-to-date information about it. I just love sharing my experience with MS and help people take better care of themselves when they're diagnosed or they have a loved one that is diagnosed with the disease. The most important message to get out about multiple sclerosis is that unfortunately it affects young adults in the prime of their lives. People can go for years with MS and not know that they have it. By raising awareness of the signs and symptoms to look for, you can be diagnosed early and start treatment to slow progression and/or change the course of the disease. There are a lot of treatment options and oral medications are beginning to hit the market. If I'm chosen to be one of your MS ambassadors, I will continue to do the things that I've been doing on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, in addition to more dinner meeting or lectures, fundraising events, radio, local news, church functions, hair salons, schools of nursing, primary care practices, and teleconferences, just to name a few. And if you think of anything else, let me know, and I'll be willing to do that too.